That was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Bulie Sylvia Ntantlo. My Sangoma name is Dumezweni. My stage name is Bulie, which is a shortcut of Bulelwa. I was born here in Cape Town. My mother, Mamuhato, is from Lesotho. My grandmother came to Cape Town in the late 60s to look for a job because of poverty in Lesotho. And then her daughters and sons came through so that they could also get work. I lived with my grandmother in Khayelitsha, Side C, and my mother. And then my mother found a house here in Delft, and then she moved in here in 1999. And then I came to stay with her here. My mother, she loved us, but in a very strange way. When I was playing boxing, she was my main cheerleader, but not in a normal way, because if I would lose, I'll be losing the first round. She would take the coach out of the corner and she would come in. What is this? Why are you losing to somebody else? Why are you losing? And she would smack me. And then I'll be so pissed. I would take my anger out on that person and I would win the fight. My father disappeared, and then my mother got married to another man who was my stepfather, who was my father, the man that I know is my father. And then they separated too. And then we have to be left here with my mother. And after that, my mother passed away and my grandmother had to come and take care of us. And then I had to also learn how to hustle at the young age so that I could help my grandmother there and there where I can. And so that we could at least have the basic needs for the house. And then in 2009, my grandmother passed away. It was a very sad time for me. And I was in Sweden, and I couldn't come back home because I was doing a show in Dramaten there, and the contract says I must finish the show. And I just completely lost myself. I completely lost everything. I completely lost my shield, my anchor, my mother, my father, my everything. And I just remember just wanting to die, not wanting to live at all, because I did not know what life is without my grandmother. I remember going to different chemists, buying sleeping pills, because you cannot buy like more than one pack. So I bought a lot of them, and then I took all of them and I drank all of them that night when I came from work. And then I slept, thinking that I'm gonna sleep and not wake up. And when I woke up, that was my first and my last time sleeping for 3 weeks of not. After that, I did not have sleep at all. And then I knew that she did not want me to die. And then she came, like literally came. First, the other guys from the ancestors, they were walking in. I can't call them, but they were in their animal form. And I remember that I thought I was dreaming. And then they literally did so. And then they asked me, so what do you think you're doing? And I said, I want to die. They said, is that for you to decide? This is Sisipo, my sister. She's 15 years and she likes reading a lot of gossip magazines and watching movies. This is Layla, my daughter. You want to see your whole face? Just in case you go missing, we're just going to have to go to the tape. She's 6 years old. She looks like she's 3. Yeah. And then this one is my brother, the only guy in the house. And he's 11 and he's a very shy guy and he likes playing a lot of soccer. And then this one is Lishka Nomandima Ntantlu. She's 18 years and she's very out there and happening. And she likes house music and she likes dancing. At some point, she used to teach little kids how to dance. My sisters are younger than me, so at the age of 21, I'm the eldest one, so I took care of them to study and stuff. So I'm just there, and they also take care of me, because if they were not there, I would not be loved and I would not be happy, because they make me happy and they make me mad sometimes, but they make me happy and I love them. So doing that, taking care of them, is not a burden on me. It's just something that drives me to be a better person for them. My family is a family of Sangomas and herbalists and traditional healers. We heal those who want to be healed. It's like psychology. Ubaba is my trainer, Sangoma, and she's also my aunt. She's the one who took me through the whole process of being a Sangoma. And that's my grandmother over there, but I can't speak to her yet. I have to first do what I have to do every day when I come in here to speak to her. They have to speak to the ancestors and tell them what is happening, and if they agree, then what we are supposed to do, so they're busy giving them the respect. One thing about being a Sangoma is that you inherit this. You inherit a sense that any other normal person cannot have. You inherit a language that other people cannot speak. You inherit time that is ageless. You inherit a wheel of life that is endless to yourself and to others. By that I mean, I could be with anybody at any age. I would understand who they are, and I would understand where they're coming from, and I would understand why do they think like this, and I understand why do they act like that, and I would understand them for them, and what makes them is ancestry. The people who placed influence before they were born, the people who built the house for them before they could live in it, before they were even born to live in it. So that's what I am. And a lot of people don't understand that being a Sangoma, it has nothing to do with choice. You can refuse it. It's going to haunt you. Yeah. I was trained in many different places like Lesotho and Cape Town, but my last stage was last year, where I stayed inside this place for 10 full months. Not going anywhere, not doing anything, not meeting anybody, not doing anything, just staying inside here. And training that you are taught how to understand and negotiate with the energies. You are taught how to be in levels with nature. By saying energy, I'm using an English term, because if I would say it in Xhosa, I would say that yimi moya. The Western doctors fail in the black community to heal. That umoya, it has to be taken to a traditional healer, whether you like it or not, because they will not be able to remove that, and we are the only ones who know how to remove it. And it also goes with the spirits, because as African people, we are very spiritual people, because of the spirit that child from birth inherits and sees, and all of that, it works on the body and it makes the body fail to work properly. So we are able to remove that. You see these 3 candles here. This yellow one, it symbolizes my ancestry. This red one is for fire, meaning that anything that I pray for that I don't want will be burnt. And the white candle represents the angels, the Holy Ghost. It is a holy color. My daily rituals are, I have to wake up in the morning. Before I speak to anybody, I light up in paper, and then I put on my candles, and then I talk to them, and then I pray. I wear my token and I pray, and after that I'm done. I can leave home, and then I come back at night. Before I even sleep, I do the same thing. And then my other stuff that are happening, if they tell me tomorrow we need umqombothi and this, then I have to do it, and I'll do it for them, because whatever I ask from them, they give it to me. Yeah. Oh. my calling of being a Sangoma is to make sure that everybody is happy and everybody is free from other obstacles of life that they cannot handle themselves. To some people, it can be paranoia. To some people, it can be real, very real. Which is why, for us, we have to look first at your psychosis before I could actually go and talk to the ancestors. Like how you would come in my place and I would read you. And then after that, I would go into the trance and then to see that there are the elements influencing your paranoia or whatever.
I've got the evil spirit in my body. Someone sent me the demons. So she worked with my sister to heal that spirit. So up to so far, I know everything that happened in my life and all the evil spirit that in my body, he already sorted out.
We teach you and we tell you what you don't see. And we tell you how you're feeling, and we are able to know your personality and how you are handling this whole situation. So now, for you to be a better person, let us remove these things that you feel that they are threatening you, and we know they are threatening you. So we remove them so that you can be yourself better.
Besikwaqhaphuka mosumoya kwakule nyanga ngene ngayo. So uthe ngene inyanga esibini wabe sengumuntu ohlahluba abantu elixesha lonke ahleliyo ezanyanga behlahluba abantu into eyathi kumbambezela ukuthi athathe izinyanga eziyi-10 ke ngoku kungokubana ebe safunda nendima edibene namayeza yaqonda amanye amayeza uyawaxelelwa zizihlwele zakhe and then amanye amayeza ndimxelele nam ulwazi lwam endinalo thina lixelelwa zizihlwele zam sidibanise ke ngoku azanako endizanako sinyanga abantu sobabini.
I have the gift of just touching the person, just knowing. And then I have this bones too, just in case one of the other energies are not with me. But most of the time I prefer touching the person, that the person knows what I'm saying. I felt it. I remember there was a lady who came here and she had a big tummy. A lot of people on the street, they would think she's pregnant, but she's got idliso, which is interpreted again as cancer. But to the black knowledge, they know what it is. It's when a witch is putting on something on your stomach. Only us, we can treat it. So this is one of the stuff that we mix in it. This is oroslini. Oroslini, we use it in kumbiza, meaning that the mixture of you cleansing yourself. If you have anything, we use this there. We have a book of all of the medicines that we use. They are here, the different parts, the all different sorts of it, and the mixtures of what they are done for. They are all here. We have to really let go, like really take away the ancestors to go and rest and enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. Because right now, because we asked them to be with us on this and respect and give chance to whatever that is happening. So they've done that. So now we have to release them. And this is the only way we have to release them. Being a Sangoma, it's unpredictable. It's like business. The customers come or not. But working somewhere, knowing that at the end of the day, I'm going to have this money, or the end of the month, I'm going to have this money. So it was a bit of a struggle, but now it comes in, and I just know what to do. I know what I must do. Oh, mama, bezanjani. Hey, mama, bezanjani. Oh, Mama, and I think of all the things and why you're doing, and in my head I'll paint a picture. Cause since I've come home, yes, my body's been a mess. I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over there? African Burlesque is a show that is inspired by Amy Winehouse, and we're trying to bring her into Africa because I got addicted to her music from school when I was told to learn her music, and then the pain and all that, it made me feel like beyond any color I could be myself. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times, and you go back to work when I go back to blood. People have goosebumps when I sing Amy Winehouse songs because she is with me, her spirit is with me all the time, and I can see that as a Sangoma, and that's why I can be able to do stuff like that. And I believe in my art, I can have the freedom to do so and have fun in that. A lot of people, when they see me, they're like, what type of a Sangoma is in Long Street chilling at Mr. Pickwick's? And I tell them that I'm not a witch doctor. I don't cage myself. I don't cage myself into that little room that you guys were into, and so that my ancestors want me to have my freedom. They want me to be myself. And my grandmother raised me to be who I am today. And everything that I say and I know today is because of her. And everywhere that I've gone, it's because of her, because she's helped me to be a better person. She's helped me to know that there is no limits to human ability. You can be a person who's got no education, but what are your humanly abilities? What can you do? What can you do to survive? And she's a person who came here not even knowing how to speak proper Afrikaans or English, but she worked hard, and today I've got the education that I have. I've got the vocabulary that I have because of her. And today I'm able to do what I can do for my sisters because of her. It is her who made me know that there is no life without you giving back life to somebody else to be where they are, especially when you know that person will be nothing without you.
Mato.